Well, I want to welcome you again to the School of the Word. My name is Tex Sawyers, and I'm the guest speaker on this program. Dr. Mark Van Gundy is the pastor of the Church of Destiny, and this is their ministry, and I'm just sitting in for them, doing some ministry, doing some teaching while I'm here in London. And I just want to welcome you today to listen to this program and hope that we'll say something that will help you. We're talking on these programs about fulfilling our assignment upon the earth, finishing our assignment, completing your assignment successfully upon the earth. That God has given every one of us an assignment. Every one of us has a calling, and it's up to us to find that out. So we've talked about 4 points so far. Number one, that how you think is everything. You've got to think positive. Number two, you've got to make the decision to make for your assignment. Someone else can't do that for you. That's something you've got to do. Then number three, you've got to go into action, because the fruit of knowledge is works. And the proof of your faith, the proof of the knowledge that you've heard God, is that you will go into action. Now, number four, you must never stop learning. Never stop learning. Always continue to read books, put yourself through seminars, put yourself through training. Never stop memorizing. Never stop working at your skill, whatever this is. Now, I'm not talking about just being a preacher. I'm talking about if you're going to be a medical doctor, or an airplane pilot, you're going to be a housewife, you're going to pump gas down at the service station, you're going to be a manager, you're going to be some kind of technician, electrician, a contractor, an architect, many jobs, a teacher. Never stop honing your skills. Never stop learning. Continue to learn, read books, refresh yourself with seminars, take time to get away, and you'll find that your assignment will become a lot easier. Now today, number five, you've got to be persistent and work hard. I find this is one of the things that so many people have problems with. They think that life is a marathon. They think that's what we've got to look at. That it's a marathon, and it's not just a short sprint race. Some people want to just jump up and be real excited and jump into something, and boy, they're done, and that's it, and then they'll have the life that they want. But they don't understand that life is all about daily living. That life is about everyday routine. And to fulfill your assignment, this must become a part of what you do. So you're persistent. You never, ever give up. You ought to say that to yourself and say, I will never give up. I will never quit. I will never allow someone in negativity and their negative influence over my life to cause me to not fulfill my assignment. Because we all realize that one day we'll go and we'll stand before God and we'll give an answer for every deed, for every word that we said while we're here on this earth. Now that shouldn't be something that would terrify you. That should be something to encourage you, because one day we will stand before God and He will judge us for our works, and we will be talked about. I believe He's going to, I gave you this to do and you didn't do it. Why didn't you do it? And so you have an assignment, and you've got to be persistent. Because I'm going to tell you what, folks, there's a lot of things that come down that road. There's an old song that says, we're going down that rocky road, and there really is, and it may be health problems. You may be attacked in your body, and that would take you away from fulfilling your assignment. It could be marital problems. It could be problems with your children. It could be financial problems. There's a lot of different things that would come along that would keep you from obtaining the goals and for successfully fulfilling your assignment upon the earth. But the thing you've got to do is you've got to work hard and be persistent. Now let's go to another point. Number 6, you've got to learn how to analyze details. Learn how to analyze details. And there's a scripture in the Bible I want to read to you, and it's from the book of Proverbs, out of the Living Bible. And it's Proverbs 24. If you want to script, write this down. Proverbs 24, verse 3 and 4. I love it out of the Living Bible. And it says, any enterprise is built by wise planning, becomes strong through common sense, and profits wonderfully by keeping abreast of the facts. Now you think about it. Any enterprise is built on wise planning. You've got to understand that in your life. You've got to write your goals down. You've got to decide on your goals, and then you've got to then begin to follow the plan to bring those to pass. And so understand how to analyze the details. Now I want to use an illustration. In American football, and we just finished the Super Bowl not too long ago, and in American football there's a key player, and he's called the quarterback. And the quarterback stands behind the center, and the center gives him the ball. And the quarterback is like the leader of the team. And one of the jobs that the quarterback has got to do, not just throw the ball or know who to pass the ball off to, but one of his important jobs to do is he has to analyze the opposition. He has to look over the field. He sees the defense. He sees where all of his defensive players are at him, and he reads that. See, he studies and he studies and he learns the plays. And so if he sees a defensive player here or the one that's positioned here, he has an idea what their play is going to be. And so he's able then to carry through with his part, with being a good quarterback because of that. What is he doing? He's analyzing the details. He stands up, he reads the defense, and that's what you've got to do. When you find out your assignment, you're very positive about it. You learn to identify it. Then you learn how to analyze the details. What you're doing is you're reading what's going on in the earth, and then you can maneuver yourself and maneuver your assignment so that you can overcome those negative influences that's coming at you. Now, the next one I want to give to you is number 7. Number 7, and write this down. This is so exciting to me. You must focus on your assignment. Focus on your assignment. Let me say it again. You've got to focus on your assignment. Don't all the time be trying to do someone else's assignment. Don't try to fulfill their dreams. Don't try to do their vision. You focus on what you do. Now that doesn't mean that you can't be aware of what they're doing or agree with them or pray with them about what they're doing, but you've got something on the inside of you. And what's on the inside of you is going to show through you. That real you is on the inside. That real assignment is on the inside. If you like to care for people, you're all the time going to be wanting to help somebody and care for people. If you're a giver, you're all the time going to be wanting to give to someone. If you're a person that wants to create, you're all the time looking for something you can develop. So that thing that's on the inside of you is going to show through you, and you focus on that very thing. I want to read a scripture to you. Proverbs 19 and 27. I'm going to read this now, the King James Version. Listen to this. Proverbs 19:27. Cease, my son, to hear the instruction that causes to err from the words of knowledge. Did you hear that? Cease, my son, to hear the instruction that causes you to err from the words of knowledge. You've got to stop listening to those that would take your focus off of what you're supposed to do onto what they... Listen, Satan is a master at this. What he wants us to do in our families, in our ministries, in our professions, in our businesses, he wants us to see what he's doing. He doesn't want you to look at what Jesus is doing or what's positive in the earth. He wants you to be negative in the earth. All the time be talking about how bad things are. A business is bad. Life is bad. Everybody's sick. Everybody's going broke. He doesn't want you to focus on, God says, I'll supply you with every need. I take joy in the prosperity of my people. I wish above all things that you'd prosper and be in health. Well, our time is gone again today, and I want to just say to you, thank you for watching. I hope that some of these thoughts that I'm giving to you will help you fulfill your assignment upon the earth. This School of the Word is a ministry of the Church of Destiny in London, England. Go to the website, look it up, get involved. If you're in the area, come out to the services. Dr. Mark Van Gundy is the pastor, and I'm sure that you will find help there.